Hello, welcome to Alan's e-bikes. My name is Dave Allen and this is a product review. So this is a very exciting new bike that we've just had delivered to our showroom here in Leighton Buzzard, and this is the Ado Air 20S. Now this is going to be a bit of a, I'm going to try and do as best review as I can here. As always, it will be an honest review. Now we have a bit of a thing in this shop. We'd love to get European bikes, we'd love to get UK bikes. Currently I have one bike that is made in China, but we're really happy because it's got a UK sort of headquarters and I can get all the parts and it's all really, really good. And I've always sort of steered clear of the mass-produced Chinese bikes, what I call internet bikes, because they're always a bit cheap and a bit nasty. And then I came across this company called Ado, and I did a bit of research and I looked into them, and I contacted them and got them to get someone to come and see me, and they brought me a sample bike. And gotta say, very, very impressed with it. It really is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful bike. I'm going to go through all the details of this bike in a few moments with you, and I'm going to take you on a little test ride as well, just so you can see how good it is, because it is good. It's really good. The price point is fantastic, and it is just an absolute joy to ride. It really, really is. There's a few features that I love about it. Belt drive as opposed to a chain, which is fantastic. It is a fixed gear, but it's a torque sensor. So the power on it is just beautiful. It really kicks in really, really nicely. Hydraulic brakes, again, fantastic. Inbuilt battery into the seat post here, like some of our other companies are doing. But this one is 345 watt-hour battery. So they claim 100 kilometers on a single charge. And I have actually already sold one of these already to one of my customers. And he's saying that could be about right. You know, he's getting good range. So he's very excited about it. One feature which I'll show you in a close-up is that when you connect this to your app, it comes with an app, you can actually put maps on the screen on the bike, which I've not actually seen before, other than on the high-end Bosch stuff. So that's a really nice feature. I've got to say, I absolutely love that. Yeah, 20-inch wheels. Oh, here's the really important part, is it does have the front shocks. Now, I think that's important. The amount of potholes we've got in the UK, I think having shocks is a really good thing. So, at time of filming, £1,499. So, £1,500 for this bike is absolutely a bargain. So there you go. You can see the Ado Air 20S. If I'm going to be completely honest, this is not my favourite part. Cross your city is their, I guess, their mission statement, and they put it on the side of the bike. Not in love with that element of it, I've got to say, but they have got the full name of the company there. Their full name is AD's Oasis, or Ado Bikes. Lovely clamping mechanism for it. The folding, it doesn't have a magnet for when it's folded. And I will show you folded in a second. So that is the only sort of downside. But to be honest with you, because of these bikes, when they're a little bit bigger, you don't really need it to have those magnets, I don't think. So I kind of forgive it for that. As I say, big old battery there, 100-kilometer range. And then that's the screen I mentioned. So the screen, now I can't show you this sat nav because I'm using my phone to the video at the moment. So I can't show you the app connected. But basically, you get little turn directions come up on this screen when you're using the app, which I think is just brilliant. Why wouldn't you? You want to have it nice and clear there. So it really is very nice. Hydraulic brakes, of course. I say, of course, on a £1,500 bike, it really isn't, of course, to be honest with you. You've got front and rear lights. So the front light is connected to the battery power, so a nice bright light there, and then the rear light is an independent cell battery on the rear light. And there you have the Ado Air 20S, and the S is for the suspension, so there you can see the shocks there as well. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a little look at this bike folded. Kickstand up, safety catch goes across, whole bike goes in on itself. We'll move the pedals out of the way. Like I say, no magnet, but not so worried about that. That comes across there, that clamp comes down, and then the bike goes across, and then you can actually use that's right, push that down. The seat post has a little bit of a stand, so it sits nice and flush on the floor. Make sure that's in shot for the camera. And there we have it. The battery comes off completely just by disconnecting the cable at the back, and then you can charge it elsewhere. And then swing it around, put that clamp in, and then you start riding. And like I say, the torque sensor is just absolutely fantastic. So I'll tell you what, why don't we go for a little ride and see what you think. So we are going to go for a test ride on the Ado Air 20 for a little usual little tunnel. And so I've got it in level 2 at the moment, and as I mentioned, this is a torque sensing bike, so it means you do have to put a little bit more effort in, but it's a very responsive effort. So what you put in is, if I push down heavier, even in level 2, that's a really great feeling. It really, really is. I'll go a little bit longer. Feels great. Let's put it onto full power. That belt drive is just superb. Lovely and smooth. As soon as any kind of like hills or dips, just perfect. And got to say, I mean, there's potholes everywhere, isn't there? But with the potholes, the front suspension really is very, very good. Definitely have to put a little bit more effort into it when compared to a cadence sensing bike. But if you are looking for a little bit more exercise out of your e-bike ride, but don't want to have the stress of hills and things like that, then it's the perfect bike. So I'm just lightly pedaling and I'm going 8 miles an hour and I'm in the top level of assistance. But if I push down heavier, so I put a little bit more effort in, I'm now doing fucking 15 miles an hour. So as soon as you put a little bit more pressure on that torque sensor, it's very, very responsive. So that's it. The Ado Air 20S, available here at Allen's e-bikes. We'll see you soon. Oh, let me do the bell again.